I think what I really learned during my life as an athlete, and that's something that I also would like bring across to my team, accept that you do everything that's in your best and what's in your control, but learn to let go of the things that are outside of your control. And that's something that nowadays I'm able to do. And it's something that also pops up regularly in an office job. But that's something that I really had to learn during my life as an athlete. So in sports, when you prepare for a very big race, and especially in the Netherlands, where we had to run certain entry standards to get to the Olympics, in 2016, there were a lot of races that I won, but because of the wind or the weather, the time wasn't fast enough. And in the end, a lot of girls that I beat during those races were allowed to go to the Olympics because of the Olympic Committee in their countries. And the Olympic Committee in the Netherlands said, even though I was ranked top 20 in the world at the time, sorry, you didn't make the entry standard, you're not allowed to go. And that really shaped me. And that's something that I use nowadays as well. In corporate life, sometimes you work really hard on something and circumstances make that you don't get the expected result. As long as know that you did everything you could, it's part of the process to accept that the outcome is not what you expected, but it's really about that journey and what you could contribute at that point in time.
Yeah. And I just want to deep down, because you said this still helps you. Were there any specific practices or routines that you used to do before like a high stakes event or after, like when you heard the news that you're not going to be in the Olympics? Like, how did you cope with that internally? Because you still have to go out and practice the next day. You still have to keep focusing on your health, on your eating habits, on your practices. So what is it that you set up as a discipline, as a routine that allowed you to be in your best form on the day, right? Even if it's not Olympic, there is something else.
But that's also learning by experience to see what works for you. So for me, during the day, I think it's realized that rest is also part of the training, no matter whether it's in training or when it's at a company. If you are rested well enough, then you can perform much better. So I think my routine as an athlete during the day was wake up, train, eat something, and then recover again, whether it was relaxing or even sleeping during the day.